Hello guys, glad to have you on board again today. I'm really sorry about the very late timing to release that thing, but obviously that was an important day and I had to readjust many parts of my trades, and before going public with this I just wanted to make sure to take and make rational decisions. So now everything has been done, so I'm just going to review and explain what I've been doing today. So first element, I think I told you this yesterday, I'm not certain about it. So my early plans before the ECB was tiny reinforcements on the euro dollar, reinforcements on the USD GPY. What the hell have I done? What else have I done? Buying the VIX and tried a bearish entry on German DAX. So far I'm still in. It's slightly gaining but not that much, and I was looking forward for a selling entry on the SPX and I got it cancelled yesterday evening because we closed right at the market top, whatever, you know the drill. So now what's been done since then? So I've been taking 1/3 of my global exposition to euro dollar. It was a tiny reinforcement earlier today, and I actually got positive reward out of the actual entry price. So basically I think I exited close to my entry price. I think I entered in here. Yeah, no, that was 8 a.m. this morning. So I entered in here. No, that was, god damn it, no full hour. Here's where I got in. It was later yesterday evening. All right. So I got in here and I think I took my losses somewhere in there. So pretty much at the same entry price for the reinforcement, but I took more than that. So the rest of it is with losses because my previous entries was higher priced. So I took 1/3 of the position away because I don't know what the fuck we're going to be doing in this area, and I need to reduce my risk. I've got a certain bizarre feeling, and I'm going to try to explain that. I think that now I just got the answer of so many questions that have been quite some center for questioning, or at least concerns recently. Like, you might have figured this one out anyway, that I wasn't really understanding what the fuck was going on. So many distortions here and there, especially euro dollar, especially the dollar, and I think it was mostly centered regarding euro dollar, but it was especially impacting dollar, and I saw obviously some strong distortions regarding equities, and especially the German DAX over the course of the latest 2 weeks. So I think that what I actually listened today when I got the information from the ECB, relaunching QE, whatever, I just said, all right, I think we've just all been pricing that in. So I don't necessarily think there's more to do with this. I think that pretty much explains what has been happening over the latest few weeks. Like, it feels like there's been a lot of insider trading actually. I think a lot of people knew this was coming, and probably they knew long ago. Especially it explains to me one specific area I really was struggling with. Remember, that's in here when I took reinforcements on the euro dollar in here, thinking, all right, we've got the first bullish impulse, we're pullbacking in the range context, we've got everything we need to go for the resistant context, and that's exactly where I got wrong-footed. And obviously after wrong-footing us in here, they just sold hard in there. So now that I've got the information, I understand that price movement, because obviously if people knew that there will be a QE and all the whole package of bullishness coming from the euro area, then I would have said, all right, probably I wouldn't have called for a bullish call in here, and instead, but the problem is I didn't have that information back then. We weren't even talking about QE back in those days. So I think people knew earlier than expected, and these are the guys who actually altered pricing. So now I somehow understand how prices have been altered regarding the technicals recently. So I know it's not an easy solution to say I was wrong, or once again, I took some trades, they ended up going in the wrong direction, I'm taking some losses. That's just a part of the game. It's just when sometimes you need to figure out if you made a mistake, if this was just a statistical mistake, or I think in here, it's more than that. It's not just statistical. I think some people have been having early insider informations and they've been profiting from this, pure and simply, just like I would have done if I had those information myself. So I cannot blame them for doing so, because like I said, if I had that fucking information prior to anyone else, then obviously I would have profited from this, and I would have done exactly what they've done. I would have basically sold euro-dollar even if we had bullish patterns. So since we had those exit structures in here, it was technically bullish, but fundamentally bearish if you had that information. But that information in here wasn't nearly even talking about. Remember that when we were having the ECB meetings in May and June, we weren't even talking QE. It wasn't even a question. So either those guys knew that this was a plan anyway, 1 or 2 quarters from now, or at least from that moment in time, and they've been playing euro-dollar with that information not being aware and available for the public. That's an option, and I think it explains a lot. And in that perspective, it's most likely that it may explain, if I talk to you about that, it's not just to go easy solution for my misleading trades. It's more like, if that's the case, then remember that distortions have side effects. You can't just go distortion without consequences, which means you might have sold the market when people were buying because we had bullish information back in those days, even if you knew those informations will be reversed later on, early insider information, so you go on the opposite technical direction because you know that you're going to be proven right anyway later on. And obviously you go leverage, meaning anybody who's buying, you're going to sell him because that's great. And you're going to go all in no matter what it takes. As long as it is risk managed, you go in. So that's what's happened back then. All right. They've been shifting the bullish sentiment to an hesitatingly bearish sentiment. Now that the information is out, I think this is already in. So what the hell do you think the manipulators are doing? Or those who've been insider, I don't call this manipulation, insider traders, what do you think they're going to be doing? They're just going to buy themselves out. They've been heavily selling. Now they're probably, now that you guys think this is bearish, they're probably buying you out. So it's probably as simple as that and as stupid as that. So now we're rising out of something that should definitely bring euro-dollar down. Why is that happening? Simply because the prices have been altered by probably some insider information third party. So don't try to, how do you deal with this? Then first of all, you're fucked. Because like I told you and like I try to teach you, market is all about competition. If you want to make money into trading as a speculator, you must be better than others. The problem is in here, those guys who've been insider traded you have basically had better information than you did, and they've been profiting from your speculation, meaning that they just opened the doors for you to buy. They've been giving us all the bullish informations we needed, but that's not just as, don't think that they've been setting this thing in motion, like they open the bullish doors for us to enter so they can fuck us up. It's just like some other peoples like me were buying, but they knew we would be wrong because they had additional information. So they fought us in those areas where we were buying. They decided to sell us and they took our losses. Remember, I took a partial loss in here. I had to. I'm taking a second one in here because I'm not certain that they're going to reverse. And I don't know how impactful can be that QE, and I still most certainly don't know what the hell is going to be doing the Fed next week. So I just risk manage. I take at least a third of the position out. I still have 2/3 in. So I'm still bullish on euro-dollar at the current stage. And as long as we don't make a daily candle close below that target and below the support context, I see absolutely no reason to change that. But obviously I will. If I get proven wrong, I'll get the fuck out, all right? But so far I don't think I am. I just think I've been the victim of an insider trading, and that's just normal, and there's nothing I could have done to fight that. Oh, anyway, if that's just not that, and if this is just pure imagination, and it just got caught into a bad trade, and that happens as well, so no big deal. I think anyway, in here, I've done my job. I was in the need to buy in here. I did. It didn't work out. End of the story. I still have some bullish trades going on in here because this is a bullish signal, and so far it just holds on. We'll see about it. So that's the stuff for euro-dollar. I don't know. Earlier today I've been buying gold. It's already profit taken, and it's already dampening actually. So it's basically, I'm gonna go 15 minutes in here. So I bought same timing. It was 33 later yesterday. All right, so bought in here, profit taken in there earlier, just a minute earlier, a profit took in here. So easy gain is just a 23% retracement kind of trade. On the gold, what the hell do I have left? Have I done left today? So I'm waiting to see what the hell is gonna do Wall Street today. I think anyway Wall Street is trying to profit from the global bullish momentum. Like, we're just fucking up the bears, so it's just there's not enough bears resisting, so just a tiny bit of buying can make a significant difference. Just have a look at what Apple's doing, those kind of stuff. So yesterday was like, just have a look at yesterday's volume. Oh, it was actually significant. And yet, what the hell's going on? No, sorry, daily. So yesterday wasn't a good session for Apple, still signaling in range structures. So yeah, I'm still in Apple. I mean, you can tell me, Phil, you're stupid, we're having bullish signals, why the hell are you selling? I'm not selling, I'm just still remaining a seller because I haven't been proven wrong so far. I mean, to me, being proven wrong means being closing on top of the daily trend channel. So good luck on going there, and you can reverse just a couple days from now. So don't be over bullish in Wall Street. Like I said, the problem is it's already all priced in, and next week we still got the Fed, and we're expecting a lot from the Fed. We were expecting a lot from the ECB. I've been warning you about probably irrational expectations. Now I'm totally wrong. We've got the full package, all right? And I'm not standing behind some open doors. I was wrong, fully wrong, because I thought we would definitely not have what was expected. More than that, we just got it, and we got it absolutely 100%. So I was absolutely wrong on that. So readjustment is absolutely necessary. Like I told you, loss taken on the euro dollar. It isn't a positive day for the account today. I probably, yesterday evening was a loss as well on the SPX. I told you that on Discord. I'm not certain if I said that for English. Let me just double check that information first. Damn it, I need to be more consistent with that. I'm sorry, but sometimes I just take time, a little bit of time to go talk to the French users, and I don't do for you. This is, what the hell is that? Here, where is this? This is yesterday's risk management. Where the hell is this? This is where I said, all right, the bearishness trade on Wall Street is cancelled because too much bullishness, so don't try to sell. That was a saying. And where the hell is that? No, that's today. God damn it! I got in. Here it is. All right. So I said I'm maintaining the open bearish position on Wall Street. Those I have out of the historical tops because those trades are secured. So if they get stopped, it's just going to be no loss. But I'm cutting my previous SPX reinforcements, the one I took at 29.58 right before getting into the plane, coming back from my vacations. Like I said, I'm anticipating a trading signal without signal. I took this trade, and it actually had to be pulled out. So yesterday evening, I took the loss out of this trade, like getting in 29.68, going out 29.95 or something like that. I don't remember. It was in here, 23. So this is where I lost taken. So yeah, that's not a big loss. You can see, you might think I've been ruined. I wasn't. It's just I have 1% loss out of not even leveraged one. So I think, yes, I've lost less than 1% on this trade. So that's it. All right, that's part of the game. Other trades might be stopped. I think probably they are at this stage. I haven't been checking the account. Yeah, I think I'm stopped. Yes. All right. So all the trades in Wall Street have now been stopped. Am I going to take some other trades? I don't know. I could, yes, I could definitely. We're 4-hour context trading. We're having range signals. So, yes, I could be taking bearish entries again. But, like I said, I should. Probably I should. But, yeah, maybe I'm going to take a tiny position, yes, later yesterday, depending on how the daily candle close looks like. But it feels like the market is no market anymore. We fucked the bears, so there's no bears. And like I said, it just takes a tiny bit of momentum to just at least dry out to the upside until we get to historical highs. So, I mean, we were just not even half a person. We're just barely historical high trading. So I doubt the market is not going to be doing it just because there is so much liquidity pending in here, probably a lot of stop losses. So why the hell won't we go there? We'll probably go there just because of it. So selling right now just makes no sense, no risk limitation, no signals. All I've got in here is just basically breakout informations. But like I said, the market isn't technical right now. We're trading psychology more than anything else. It's just, like I said, it's Trump toy, playing with it. So Trump is trying to push prices higher. Central bankers do anything they can to prevent downside movements. So anyway, that's the new paradigm still at play. And until it actually gets to be proven wrong, I cannot stress that enough. But I don't know about the fucking timings. Yes, I thought this was a possible bearish timing. Reality just proves me wrong once again. It's no big deal. I can be proven right the next time or proven wrong again until I get to be proven right, or eventually never being proven right is also part of the plan. If that happens, then yes, probably this year is going to be the worst I've ever had. I'm probably going to work all year fucking long for absolutely no profits. If that's the case, then I'm probably going to do a blank year, like absolutely no gains in the pocket. And obviously that's going to be a first in history for me, but if it happens, then I'll probably just have learned a very tough lesson. So that's the first time I trade possible end of economic cycles and stuff like that. So I'm learning myself as well in here. And if I can learn and take a hard lesson without taking the associated loss, at least I'll be happy with that. I would say, right, that's not that bad, but anyway, I would rather like to make some profits any fucking way. So until I get proven wrong, I'll still try to look out for bearish long-term reversals in Wall Street. So far, I haven't been proven wrong. I've just been proven wrong with the previous timings I was trading. I'm just moving on to the next timing. All right, I'm waiting for new and additional informations. Until then, I'm just gonna have a look at the market, but I need to figure some things out first. First, I need a context, and I have absolutely none at the current stage. I can't do anything because I've got no rules to follow. So, waiting for additional information is all I can do. I hope I'm not going to miss an interesting bearish timing, but I don't see any such thing at the current stage. What we've done is still looking like a range to me, which means there is no urgency to get bullish, so you shouldn't be reversing your positions, all right? It's not the type of trades in which you try bearish to go bullish afterwards. No reverse in here. We're in a range. So it's just you pick a side, you try to risk manage, and you get proven right or wrong. Hopefully, it doesn't cost you that much when you get proven wrong, and it maximize the gains when you're proven right. Unfortunately, in here, I'd rather liked to save my money, just partial profit taken in here, hoping for more bearishness. The market just proved me wrong once again. Instead of making new lows, we've decided to fuck up the bearish stop losses. So, like I said, I don't know. Maybe it was insider trading. Maybe it just wasn't, and it's just a random negative trade, and it happens. But anyway, all right, I'm not changing anything. Like I said, I don't think this is a game changer. All I think is that if it can last long enough, like if we don't reverse in here over the until tomorrow, all right, if we get to hold the weekly candle close like that, like if we don't pull back to weekly candle close with a hesitation, and eventually next week making bearish engulfing. So if we don't do something, like if we don't question this current momentum, we're just gonna dry out in here and try to go higher later on. All right, and if that's the current stage, like doing something like that, right? Just retrace, dry out, bullish, retrace, dry out, bullish. All right, if that's the current thing, then just copy paste and say, all right, that's probably what we're gonna be doing as well for a few weeks more. Like generally, it's a 4-week structure. As we can see, we go faster, so don't think that this one is gonna go as long as this one. I think we're pretty much like at this stage already. We're best case scenario, and this this is what we could have left to do. All right, like we would be there right now. All right, drying out, bullish extraction to go historical high trading, pull backing to test those historical highs, trying to push and exhausting over the couple of. So this will be my next timing actually. All right, like drying ourselves out. I think it's going to be a little bit faster, so it will be something like that to me. All right, more than anything else. If we do such thing, all right, the next timing for me is if we can stay like here, having that round topping structure in here, I'll start selling again in those contexts. For now, I see absolutely no clue. All right, I've got early signals suggesting I should sell right now, so suggesting ranging activity is along the way more than trending accelerations. So I think there is no excitement to get out of here. But just all right, there's no rush to do anything at the current stage. Ranging, and probably bullish ranging, because there are so many, there are so few bears currently, as they've all been stop loss, proven wrong once again. So there is inertia in the way we do trade. When a bearish timing just got invalidated, I teach you not to sell again instantly right after. So that's exactly that kind of rule that you're going to have to apply. We've got proven wrong out of another freakingly weekly signal, right? Another valid signal, just like the previous one was. They all are valid. It's just the market wants them to be invalidated because of central bank support. So it's been working once again. Yes, I don't understand. Yes, I think it's stupid. Yes, I think we're going to have to pay for it. But that's what I think. That's not what I trade. I can't sell just because of it. So I'm going to need to wait for another weeks or couple weeks until it dries out, until we get range, until I get something to risk manage, and that's how it's going to be done. All right. So simple question that I bet some of you guys will wonder, then why don't you just widen your stop losses and keep the trades you've had there, rather than waiting to get to sell again? The answer is simple. Why the fuck would you keep a trade that has been stopped? The invalidation was, if we retrace to the market top, I'm fucking out. Even if the market will just stop me out to reverse, why should I change the plans? I shouldn't do any such thing, for a simple reason. If I have the opportunity to sell again in here, I will do it, and you know that. The question is, what if nothing shows up in here, and if we go parabolic skimming bullish? All right, I don't think that's possible. I don't think that's going to happen. But what if? You always need to think about it. If it happens, I'm going to have a loss, and big loss I'm going to have to manage. So no way, I'm not getting down this road. I had pretty nice and solid bearish entries. I hope they would deliver way more than that. They just don't. So I'm moving to something else. It's simple as that. Future will tell me what the hell I'm going to be doing with it. All right? Until then, what I do is that I think buying some volatility is an option, even if it's going down even further. I would never imagine such thing. God damn it, we're going 14. Oh man, really something is going wrong with this market. But anyway, that's how it is. So I'm probably going to taking another loss on the VIX expiration, because it's expiring next Wednesday. So they're obviously going to try closing as low as possible. So that was just a tiny trade anyway. So I was triggering and trying to get the bottom. They're not bottoming up. So like once again, everything's fine. We just saved the dip for another round of discussion. So next discussions will US and China, October. October is going to be the earnings season as well. So it's exactly the same old stuff. We're pushing away in time, further in time, with always the same inflationary background, which means we go ranging bullish as long as the problem don't burst up our faces. And they're still not. Let's face the reality. I expect the problem to show up. So far, they just don't. I anticipate dangerous timings. I've been playing with those timings. So far, they just don't trigger the bearishness I expect. So I'm waiting for this. Maybe the next time, maybe it doesn't, maybe never. Like I said, don't try to control the future. If you do think you have any control over what happens, then god damn it, don't go trading. All right, so trade rational, trade smart. Please don't hold any negative trades in those contexts. It's just, all right, that didn't work out. Maybe the next time. So save your breath for the next time. Bye guys, trade safe, and I'll see you again on tomorrow morning. Bye guys.